My name is Lisa. I live with my husband Noah, our high school-aged daughter Madison, and my in-laws at their home. My in-laws run a strawberry farm, and I help out with the work along with Noah. The strawberries they grow are well known locally for their taste, and I feel happy when people say they're delicious. Madison, too, has grown up with the taste of these fields since she was little and has come to love strawberries. Today, Madison's school is off, so she's been out in the fields with us since morning.
Wow, this year's strawberries are so big and beautifully colored, they look delicious.
Yeah, I understand being mesmerized, but you're taking a break with your hands, aren't you?
Let's take a break at a good stopping point. I'm going to make strawberry cake today.
Yay, I'll do my best.
This is about Noah and Madison. Madison seems to have grown quite fond of farming and often volunteers to help. My in-laws are very kind people, and we have a good relationship. I was living happily every day. One day, while my in-laws were out delivering strawberries, the three of us were relaxing at home when…
Ew, it's cold. It's warm inside the greenhouse, even in winter, but the difference in temperature from outside is incredible.
They say this year is going to be particularly cold. We have to make sure we don't catch a cold.
We need to be careful with the temperature control in the greenhouse too. Huh? A phone call? Hello?
It's unusual to get a call at this time.
Maybe it's something work-related.
What? Dad and Mom.
The sudden phone call Noah received was to inform us of an accident involving my in-laws. Leaving Madison to watch the house, Noah and I rushed to the hospital, but it was already too late.
I can't believe we have to say goodbye so suddenly. They were just laughing normally yesterday morning.
Madison, stay strong. Now, let's add some flowers and say our goodbyes to them.
Lisa, Madison, thank you. We all feel sad, but that's all the more reason to show a brave face, so they don't worry about us.
We were bewildered by the sudden parting, but we bid farewell to my in-laws, hoping they would be happy together in heaven. It was hard to come to terms with our feelings right away, but the strawberry farming didn't wait. The usual work actually helped heal our hearts. A week later, Noah's elder brother Quentin and his wife Cassidy came to our house.
Hey, Noah. As usual, you're covered in dirt. How are you doing?
Hello. It's been a while, Lisa, right?
It's not just been a while. What do you want now? You didn't even come to your own parents' funeral, and now you show up here?
I had important work. It wasn't intentional. Can we come inside?
Yes, this man is busy. Don't compare him with self-sustaining farming.
Self-sustaining. And honestly, it's troubling that you just show up without any notice. These slightly condescending people are Noah's brother Quentin and his wife Cassidy. Noah and I married when Quentin was still single, and he was someone we didn't see much even then. After they got married, they completely lost touch with us and didn't even attend the funeral of Noah's parents. Wondering why they would visit our house now.
Preliminaries are nonsense. Let's get straight to the point. We, Cassidy and I, will inherit this farm. You two need to leave here immediately.
What? What are you suddenly talking about?
That's right. We've been taking care of this farm all this time. We can't just accept what people who suddenly show up say.
You seem to be misunderstanding. That's the trouble with uneducated country folks. Listen, you two are the second son's family. The right of inheritance should belong to the eldest son's family.
Exactly. I heard the strawberry farming is quite profitable. You two have done well, for your standards. I, being elite, will take over and expand this business even more.
Oh, you're so elite and wonderful.
You're elegant and wonderful too, Cassidy.
Please don't suddenly visit, suddenly hug, and suddenly flirt. It's good that Madison is at school.
It's useless to expect common sense from him. Besides, you two never helped with our parents' work, right? Suddenly saying you'll take over is unreasonable.
Nonsense. My research says it's easy to do in this era.
Nowadays, you can learn most things on the internet, country girl.
Country girl. Are you talking about me?
Besides, I'm an elite. There's no word impossible for me, a graduate of a top university.
Yes, he's different from ordinary country folk. Oh, you're really wonderful.
We've had enough of that.
Anyway, it's already decided that we will inherit the farm. You two have no right to refuse. We are the eldest son's family.
As my elegant wife says, especially you, Lisa. You should know your place. I'm the legitimate heir, you're just a daughter-in-law with no blood relation to our parents. My parents would have wanted a thoroughbred like me to take over.
My brother-in-law and his wife suddenly declared that they would take over my in-laws' farming business. They were adamant in their decision, based on their own reasoning, but Noah and I couldn't just give up. That field holds so many memories of our time with my in-laws. Noah and I tried to persuade them multiple times, but Quentin and Cassidy wouldn't listen at all. So, we decided to change our approach and made a certain resolution. I understand your point, but let me confirm one last thing. If you two take over this farm, we will stop working on it. Is that okay with you?
Ha ha. Of course, that's obvious. No need to worry about anything with an elite like me here.
Whatever happens, it's just a matter of us, elite and elegant, stepping in. We don't need any help from a country couple like you.
I see. All right. Then do as you please.
Glad you understand, little brother.
You do have some sensible points. I might just acknowledge that.
As you wish, we'll just watch from the sidelines. And we won't help you with anything that happens in the future, okay?
Exactly. They'll come complaining to us later.
You're being repetitive. There's no need for a second word with an elite.
Well, that's settled, so please leave here right away. Our time is limited and valuable. We can't waste it on a country couple like you.
Yes, we understand, no need to tell us. We'll leave as soon as our daughter gets back. Thus, we handed over the family home and the farm to my brother-in-law and his wife and moved to a different place. Several months later.
What's going on, little brother? This is not what I was told.
Exactly. How dare you subject me, so elegant, to such an ordeal?
What's with the sudden visit again? Can't even have a peaceful cup of tea.
What do you mean, what's going on?
Our farm is failing. The strawberries aren't growing, and all our clients are leaving.
It's a conspiracy. As soon as we started, everything went downhill. You planned this, didn't you?
Yeah. If the world worked like that, we'd all be doomed.
Isn't it obvious? Farming isn't easy enough for beginners to succeed.
What? So, you knew and just watched us fail? You're schemers.
How cruel. Laughing behind our backs as we make initial investments and go into the red.
Actually, we hardly even thought about it. A classic case of failure.
You believed everything you read online. There's a lot of lies and exaggerations.
Shut up, hybrid. You have no right to talk down to us.
Yes, we're lowering ourselves to talk to you, and you're being so cold.
Can't say I've ever seen you lower yourselves.
Baby. Stop being jealous and antagonistic. We are now poor lambs lying on barren land. Are you going to leave us? No, a pure-hearted brother like you couldn't possibly do that.
What are you even talking about? This conversation is going nowhere.
They keep trying to put us down.
We are family, even if we're different. We should join hands and overcome this. Let's collaborate on the farm. We'll compromise with a 7-3 split.
I guess I know who gets the 3.
It's just going to be tiring. Let's not get into it. So, we decline.
What? Rejecting such a special, dynamite proposal, that's nonsensical.
Unbelievable. You country bumpkin. Out with you.
So these two are elite and elegant.
Getting into a top university doesn't mean you're smart in life.
Is it hard to be smart?
Stop babbling. Choosing me, the elite, is the smartest choice.
Time is money. Something you country folks wouldn't understand.
Their language keeps getting cruder.
Convenient memory. You said you didn't need help. We're not in the wrong.
In that case, we, the elite, will make a concession.
We'll hand over the farm to you. No complaints now, right?
In exchange, you have to pay us. A perfect deal.
As expected, you're so elite and wonderful.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Brother, you never cease to amaze. And no, we refuse that so-called deal.
Why? Our clients want your strawberries, don't they?
Ignoring client demands. Don't you feel sorry for them?
Quentin and Cassidy, trying every means to get our support, were about to be enlightened with some facts. There's no need to worry about that, and we certainly don't feel sorry.
Exactly. We've already contracted with those clients to deliver delicious strawberries.
What? What do you mean?
I, an elite, can't understand this. Stop speaking in riddles.
It's not complicated. We're growing strawberries on a different piece of land now.
We were already planning to expand the business with Dad, had even picked out the land and everything. After the accident, we gave up, but handing over the land to you two pushed us to really go for it.
So, you're saying you're the only ones who succeeded?
Then you should be even more willing to help us.
We've said it before. We won't be involved with you at all, remember?
Right? As responsible adults, we can't go back on our word.
All this talk about past promises. Dwelling on the past is nonsense.
So you're just hogging all the profits. Typical rural narrow-mindedness, so vulgar.
Stop being so condescending when things don't go your way. That's the real nonsense.
Didn't you say you'd succeed just by researching online?
My hyper-ideal plan was supposed to work, but it didn't go as easily as I thought.
His plan was perfect, but natural disasters, weather. We were thwarted by the environment.
That's a normal part of being involved in agriculture.
You underestimated farming. You got what you deserved.
Noah, for decades as your brother, we've had our ups and downs. Sometimes you envied and were jealous of my achievements, and I, being magnanimous, always loved you.
Now he starts telling stories, and not a single one of them is true.
Now is the time to repay your brother's great love. Come on, extend your hand to us.
Always the same condescending attitude.
Lisa, you and we've never really had a good relationship.
Now it's Cassidy's turn. Absolutely correct.
Rain or shine, you were always just yearning for elegant me.
Am I listening to a novel being read aloud?
But now you've earned the right to stand beside me. Step forward. Let's walk together.
Thank you for the elegant speech, but I'll be leaving now.
Wait! You're passing up the chance to become an elite like us.
Bad choice, little brother and sister.
The real bad choice is on your part, isn't it? I heard you bought supermarket strawberries for your clients.
How do you know that?
I saw the evidence the other day. Heard you getting sued. That really shocked me. This is no time for an elite drama.
There were reasons deeper than the sea and higher than the mountains.
We were asked for strawberries, so we gave them quality guaranteed, store-bought ones to manage the situation. You should be thanking us for our quick thinking.
As we were growing increasingly exasperated with Quentin and Cassidy's excuses and refusal to admit their mistakes, Madison came home.
I thought it was noisy, and it's uncle and aunt. I heard the whole conversation, you know? Aren't you embarrassed as adults to just make excuses? When you do something wrong, you need to reflect.
Oh, Madison, welcome back.
Children should be silent. This is an adult conversation.
Exactly. Dealing with these country folks is tiring enough without having to deal with an uneducated child.
Uneducated, huh? What was the difficulty level of your university again, uncle and aunt?
Ha ha ha. Be amazed, it was a top university with a difficulty level of 70.
A sacred realm far beyond your rural academic capabilities.
Oh, really? I was first in the national mock exams, so I could easily get in. It varies depending on the test, but that time it was a difficulty level of 80.
80. What are you talking about?
You're just a country child. Stop making things up.
It's not a lie. You keep bragging about your grades, but that doesn't make you a genius, right? Real smart people don't call themselves elite or make excuses for their failures. And if a child of a country folk is a country child, then by calling dad a country folk, you're also one uncle.
They both just collapsed to their knees.
Madison's always been good with words. So, as Madison said, reflecting would be good. But can you pay up with your deficit?
Fine. Then we'll just give up farming and sell the land. As expected of me and Eli, cough.
Yes, that's a great idea, as expected of us, Eliga, cough.
Looks like Madison's strike hit them hard.
The land is mine by inheritance, so you two can sell it. It's written in Dad and Mom's will.
What? We're buried in debt and our credit cards have been stopped.
Buried in debt.
We spent lavishly in anticipation of our business success.
Celebrating before success when there was no sign of it. Why were you boasting about being elite?
Saintly brother, please help us. Show the lost ones the way.
I didn't realize it because of the earthiness, but now I see a halo around you.
Suddenly I went from a country folk to a saint.
This is too convenient. We respectfully decline.
What? You are on a straight path to success.
Those who stand above others are meant to share their blessings with the less fortunate, right?
Nah, we don't get it. We're uneducated.
As country folks, we can't possibly compare to two elite and elegant individuals like you.
This is what you call being smart, see?
What? What have we done?
It's over. We've lost everything and have to live crawling on the ground.
The important thing isn't just to succeed, but what you do when you fail and how you move forward. Think about it. This is the biggest opportunity of your life. Snap out of it.
Madison Sensei, thank you for your harsh yet warm words.
We will follow you for life, dear teacher.
No, let this be our last farewell. Those are my parting words.
It started as a conversation about farming and turned into a special lesson by Instructor Madison.
Middle-aged man and woman kneeling before a high school girl. What a surreal scene. Subsequently, after being sued by clients for misconduct, Quentin and Cassidy faced a huge liability for compensation. They lost the trust of their associates, and their debt-ridden farm ended in bankruptcy. Burdened with debts upon debts, they desperately needed any income, even from day jobs. However, still clinging to their elite self-image, they only aimed for positions in major companies. Naturally, they had no success, and their once elegant lifestyle plummeted to extreme poverty, struggling even for daily food. Gradually, their relationship worsened, devolving into name-calling as fake elite and fake elegant. Thus, Quentin and Cassidy led a miserable life filled with debt and vitriol.
Strawberries are so lovely, a delight both to look at and eat.
Madison, you're completely captivated by farming, aren't you?
It makes me happy. But remember, you don't have to feel obliged to take over the family business.
Dad, what are you talking about? I can't imagine a future that's not about strawberry farming.
Madison, hearing you say that, I'm really moved.
Really, it's amazing how you've grown up so much.
But then, I guess I'll have to bring a husband into this, huh? I wonder if anyone would be willing.
Hey, a husband. Madison, what are you saying?
Could it be that you've already decided on someone special?
What? A family meeting is in order. Who is it, Madison? Who?
So noisy. I'm done helping for today. I'm going out.
All right, take care. Say hello to your future husband for us.
The date, is it? Is it really? Madison, wait for me.
Watching Madison deftly dodge our questions, I feel how quickly parenting goes by. There's a sense of sadness, but letting go of a grown child is part of a parent's role. Seeing Noah lying prostrate, I sense a hint of worry, but knowing his gentle nature, he will warmly and firmly support our daughter when the time comes. In the field, brightly ripe strawberries eagerly await the harvest. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more great content. Just click on the subscribe button below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. See you in the next one.